Hello everyone and welcome to our English class. Today we are going to talk about expressing emotions and expectations. Remember that this is our second class of the level and that I am your teacher, Professor Ivan Cáceres. Let's get started. Before we go, remember that this course will be held by checking also the virtual classroom, so you have to check the virtual classroom every week to find out the information that is the most important and that you have over there. Now, before we start, let's warm up and I ask you, do you know what's inside out? So you could tell me like inside is a preposition. It indicates the position of something. Same as out is also a preposition of place and it also indicates the position of something. Inside means adentro and out means afuera. So inside out could be something like adentro afuera, but actually it's not that, right? Inside out is actually something else and it is the name of a movie. Okay, so we have the Inside Out movie, and here you have some of the characters that are part of this movie. Okay, you have anger, you have sadness, and you have the rest of them, which are fear, disgust, and joy or happiness. What do they have in common? Well, they are all characters. They all live inside the main character of the story, which is a girl named Riley, but also they represent, or their names and their persona represents an emotion. Okay? So as we saw before, we have anger, which is like when you're mad, okay? Like you're mad. You have sadness, which is just the name of the emotion of being sad. And then you have fear, which is also to be afraid. You have disgust, like you don't care anything. And then you have joy or happiness, which is sort of like the protagonist of the story also in a way. Okay? You remember this movie? Do you like it? You can leave a comment on that. Now, when we talk about emotions, it's very important that we know how to express ourselves. And now we're going to check some words related to emotions, as you can see here, that can be used to represent different kinds of emotions. For example, the first one is happiness, and we have these sort of words that represent things related to the emotion. For example, you have happy, which is feliz. You have glad, contento, joyful, alegre, interested, interesado, proud, orgulloso, powerful, poderoso, y optimistic, optimista. All of they represent, of course, the happiness or the emotion. We can also have in the emotions surprise. And you can say, for example, I'm surprised. Estoy sorprendido. I'm startled. That which also means sorprendido, confused, which can be confundido, amazed, alucinado, or excited, which is emocionado. And they also relate with surprise. Then we have fear, okay, which is where you have when you are scared of something, okay? For example, I'm scared, estoy asustado. I'm fearful, soy miedoso, soy temeroso. I'm frightened, which is similar to scared, okay? Aterrado, alarmed, like waiting for something to happen. I'm alarmed, estoy alarmado. Spooked, okay? Like somebody is spooking me. Algo me está espantando. And anxious, which is like being in a nervous state, okay? Estar un poco nervioso. Then we have anger, which was the first character that we saw, okay? La ira. And then you have the expressions. I'm angry, estoy enfadado, estoy molesto, annoyed, okay? I'm also molesto, irritado. And mad, like enfadado, even though mad can also mean crazy, okay? Mad is a tricky word because it can mean angry, but it can also mean crazy, okay? Then you have aggressive, which is agresivo, and furious, like the movie, also Fast and the Furious, furioso o colérico. For sadness, you have sad or being sad, which is tristeza o triste. You have guilty, culpable, abandoned, abandonado, depressed, deprimido, lonely, desolado, bored, apático o aburrido. And then when you're going to ask somebody else about their status, you can tell them, how are you feeling? Are you all right? Is everything all right? What's wrong? Okay, you can do all of these questions without any issues and they will understand and reply to you. Okay, esto es para preguntar sobre el estado en que alguien se encuentra. So now let's check these sentences together. I need you to read after I read so that you can repeat the sentence and then you can practice them by yourselves. Okay, so I'm gonna read each and every one of them and then you can repeat them along. Okay, for example, I feel great today. You're up. I feel great today. Okay, let's go with number 2. I've been in a bad mood all day. I've been in a bad mood all day. Number 3. I'm feeling bad for my parents. I'm feeling bad for my parents. And the last one, Mary made her very angry. Mary made her very angry. Okay, now to finish up, to round it up, we have some idiomatic expressions that are related to emotions. What I want you to do is that you find these idiomatic expressions and you link them to an emotion, okay? Of course, when you have these, you can send a picture of the activity, okay, to your teacher, and you can show that you're linking the expression to the emotion that you think it refers. Here you have the idiomatic expressions, and I'm going to tell you the meaning of them. So the first one says, a dream come true. A dream come true is when something becomes real, something that you fantasize about, ¿verdad? Cuando algo sobre lo que tenemos una fantasía se vuelve real, a dream come true, un sueño hecho realidad. You have be on the top of the world or on top of the world. O también podría ser feel, ¿no? Estoy o me siento en la cima del mundo. And you have be on pins and needles. Be on pins and needles, like pins and needles. Entre pines y agujas. Estar sobre pines y agujas. Be shaking like a leaf. Be shaking like a leaf. Estar sacudiéndose como una hoja o temblando como una hoja. Be feeling blue. Estar sintiéndose azul. Be down in the dumps. Estar abajo en los basureros. Hit the ceiling, que sería tocar la cornisa o el techo. Be seeing red, estar viendo rojo. Y finalmente, be fit to be tied. Be fit to be tied, que significa que ya estás apto para que te amarren. Estás en el momento en que estás listo para ser amarrado o detenido. So you're going to link these expressions to the emotions, okay? You're going to tell me, well, the first expression represents happiness. The second represents fear, and so on, okay? Well, that's it for today. Now you know the expressions that you can use to show or express your feelings. Let's practice them in class. Remember that we will meet again, and I need you to practice these sentences with your classmates. That's it for today. Congratulations. See you next class. Bye.